And do you just wish your intuition would kick in while you need it? Well, you can actually do a little mental trick to deepen your intuition and be quicker when it comes to decision making. Joining me today is day-defined health and life coach, Althea Burke. Althea, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me, Chelsea.
Absolutely. And I'm really excited about this one because this is something that I actually struggle with, decision making. And you and we actually did a little bit of pre-work before the show today. Go over the mental trick that you and I did earlier this week.
So this particular mental trick has about 5 steps to it. So the first step is like whenever we're making a decision, we need to identify our problem. Step number 2, we're marking out our decision zones, right? Because we're going to physically step into what I'll call the choice spaces, and then we're going to allow the body to sense without judgment or resistance, and then think about the consequences in terms of which decision feels best intuitively for us to make.
Absolutely. And you and I walked through this exercise kind of physically, right? Yeah. Because I was in my office and I had to go ahead and pick out those zones and figure out, okay, this is how I would feel when I stepped into this portion of the decision, or this is how I felt when I stepped in the other portion. And I just really used my whole body. Yeah. Using your whole body to make decisions. What do you have to say to that as a coach?
Well, I think that it's so important to bring balance and to bring some recognition to gut wisdom. You know, oftentimes when we're making decisions, we're comparing our options. We are kind of doing a pro-con type of system or creating a point system. But very rarely do we tune in and say, what is my body telling me? Is it leaning to one way or the other? Am I swaying like literally away from this choice? And so I thought it was really interesting. Actually, I made note of it when you were doing the exercise, that your body was sending you some kind of subconscious messages. And so I'm curious, you know, how did including your intuition into the decision-making process help you make a more full or insightful choice?
Like you said, I think it went all the way back to that gut wisdom, because on one side of the decision, my body I was really stressed. I was stressed. I was leaning back. I didn't feel comfortable about making this decision. But on top of that, in choosing that side of the decision, I knew I was going to be doing something that I needed to do. But on the other side, I didn't feel as stressed. I was more relaxed, but I was also disappointed. Mm-hmm. And so I had to do a lot of weighing and balancing, but I definitely felt it throughout my entire body. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think that's really a great example of how people can use their full bodies to go ahead and make those decisions. I know there are a lot of psychological factors that go into that too, right?
Absolutely. When we're making decisions, there is tons of psychological, environmental factors that play into it. Some of our decisions that we make are inconsequential, and some of them are very complex. Like, what do I want to wear versus, you know, what prescription do I give to one of my patients, right? And sometimes we're thinking in certain ways without even realizing it. And so these cognitive biases, compounded with the stress that you were mentioning, can really result in choice overload, decision fatigue, and we're just become completely overwhelmed by the sheer number of options that we have to choose from.
Absolutely. And you don't even think about that. Decision fatigue. We can get tired of making decisions, whether it's about what to put on in the morning or what we're cooking for dinner at home. Yeah. And so I'm definitely going to be using this in 2022 a lot more. Where can people find you if they're interested in not only learning about this particular exercise, but if they're interested in your services as a health and life coach?
Oh, fantastic. So follow me on Self-Engaged on Instagram. I do respond really quickly to, we call it LinkedIn messages as well. I'm Coach Althea, and my website, daydefine.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We can't wait to have you back. And go ahead and use this tip, use this trick in your day-to-day life, because it really can help you make those decisions a lot quicker, listen to that gut wisdom, and really follow your intuition. So, Althea, thank you so much again.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Absolutely. We'll have a lot more Studio STL right after this quick break. Don't go anywhere, and don't forget to give Althea a follow on all of those social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and you can also find her on LinkedIn at Coach Althea.